If you have clicked onto this video, that means that you have outgrown the space that you are in, and you are being asked to do something different. I'm hearing go big or go home. You are being asked to do something bigger than what you think that you can do. Maybe you don't think that you can do this. Maybe this idea has not come to you yet, but if you're watching this, you already know what you're being asked to do. You just have to do it. And it may feel weird actually doing something different, okay? It may feel weird having to actually put yourself in a different type of position, but you have outgrown the space that you are currently in, and you cannot grow any further. The space that you are in, if you stay there, you will be holding yourself hostage. So I'm hearing a warning. Spirit is saying maybe you have been deciding between two different options, or maybe multiple options, right? Maybe there's multiple things you can do. I'm talking to a lot of multi-creatives, right? This is most likely going to be in the area of your work. This could be a decision about a relationship. This could be a decision about moving somewhere, or whatever the case may be, staying at a job, leaving the job. Spirit is saying that you are going to have to take a leap of faith and do something different. Yes, you can do it. Do not hold yourself hostage where you are because of fear of moving your 2 feet, because of fear of taking action in a different direction. Spirit is supporting you at this time. Spirit is the one that is encouraging you to do something different. You may feel confused about doing something new because you're so used to doing what you have been doing. And that's okay. Honor that space, right? But Spirit is also saying it is time for you to show up in different spaces. It is time for you to be seen in a different light. The people where you are right now, whoever is around you, this could be coworkers, this could be a connection or a relationship that you're in, whatever it is, the social groups that you're aligned with right now, they don't see you as who you are really meant to be. They only see you as what you have shown them thus far. And that's okay. At one point where you were with them was aligned. You were once aligned with that job. That's why you got it. You were once aligned with those friends or that romantic partner or whatever the case may be, that city, that state, that home. You were once aligned with it. That's why you received it. But you have now outgrown those friends, that space, that job, that tax bracket is what I'm hearing, that income. It's like you've mastered everything you can master on reaching the level of money that you have reached at this point. It's time for you to make more money. It's time for you to get more money. Do not be afraid to expand yourself, to expand your horizons, okay? To put different ideas into practice in order for you to be able to go further, to grow further. Spirit is saying the space that you are in, you have to now leave that space, okay? You are no longer a fit for the space that you once was a fit for. And maybe that's why it could be a little bit difficult for you to be able to remove yourself from this space because you're so used to being in this space. But Spirit is saying you're never gonna know what's out there waiting for you if you do not take this leap of faith, and if you do not jump. It's like jump into the pool or jump into the ocean. You've been swimming in the pool, but Spirit wants you to jump into the ocean. Or either maybe you just been standing on the sidewalk or on the sidelines, and Spirit is wanting you to jump into the pool. Take it how it resonates for you. There's a bigger space for you to be in. There's more expansive friends, okay? Your mind frame has outgrown the space that you're in. You've been doing a lot of shifting within your mindset, right? Because we quantum shift within our mindset before it can actually come into physical reality, right? Before we can actually make that physical shift. You've been doing all the shifting in your mind, upgrading your money in your mind, upgrading your relationship in your mind, upgrading your status in your mind, upgrading how you think about yourself in your mind, upgrading your travels in your mind, upgrading your lifestyle in your mind, all the things that you desire, right? That's the actual manifestation, not the physical thing of it, but the manifestation part is the work, right? You've been doing all that work within your mind. So now it's time for you to experience it. And the space that you're in currently is way too small to be able to hold the places that you have created in your mind. So if you want to experience what you've created in your mind in the physical realm, if you want to physically jump to that timeline where you can physically experience what you've been creating in your mind, then Spirit is saying you have to remove yourself from the environment that you are in, or you have to take this leap of faith and do something different. Even if it feels weird, even if you feel like you don't know the next step, or you have to just trust. What does Martin Luther King quote say? It's like you have to take each step even when you can't see the whole staircase. Spirit isn't going to show you everything. Spirit is going to say, hey, I'm nudging you. I'm nudging you to make this move. Some of you guys have been having dreams, is what I just heard, or things of that nature. But as long as you keep yourself in this environment, you are the one holding yourself hostage, not the government, not the person that you may be possibly blaming. Why you keep on treating me like this? Why aren't you changing? Why we supposed to be growing and doing this, being in this relationship together? Spirit is saying they don't know how to grow. You're the one on assignment. So as long as you keep blaming the other person and asking that other person why they ain't growing in the relationship, you're the one keeping yourself stuck there because you're expecting someone else to change, but yet you're not brave enough to make the change to remove yourself from being with that person. So if you're not even brave enough to remove yourself from being with that person, why do you think they're brave enough to make any type of change for you or in the relationship, or even for themselves? So that means if you got to give them grace if you're not changing either. You get what I'm saying? So that's specific for somebody. So it's like whatever it is, this could be a job. I'm not telling you to just up and quit any type of job, but also make space and open yourself up to be able to receive more money, or to be able to receive a better position, or whatever the case may be. But I am here to serve as your confirmation that you have outgrown the current space that you have been in. And it is time for you to do something different. If you want to receive something different, if you want to see something different physically, if you want to live different, if you want a different lifestyle, this is your moment. This is your motherfucking moment, Victoria Monet. This is your moment. This is your moment. This is your moment to just take the risk, jump and do something different, and trust that it is going to work out in your favor. The hardest thing about doing something different is letting go of what is. You have to be able to let go. It's not difficult for you to do the new thing. It's not difficult for you to go to the new place. That's something you probably actually want to do. The difficult part is actually letting go of the version of yourself. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds. They like, girl, you spitting that tea. The difficult part about change is letting go of the version of yourself that you were tied to, because that means that you have to act different, you have to move different, you have to talk different, you have to walk different, you're going to look different, you have to be a different person. And you've been so comfortable in the action and the movement of the old version of you that it's like, dang, I got to start doing these new things. So it's going to take possible discipline and so forth. But if you want to see a change in your life, you have to take the risk and do something different, because you are no longer serving yourself or anyone else by staying where you are. It's time for you to move. Literally, maybe it's time for some of you all to move locations, move out of your home, move to another city or state. Maybe it's time for you to move out that relationship. It's time for you to move out of that friend group. It's time for you to move out that job. Whatever your movement is, for some of you all, it's multiple. But I'm hearing as soon as you make this move, one move is going to change everything and is going to bring in everything that you could have wanted. But you have to let go of the version of yourself that has been who you are and where you are, so you can make this move. I saw 10-10 and 10-11. One thing is ending, 10-10, and something else is beginning, 1-1-1. So are you a brave enough soul to be able to take this leap of faith for you to remove yourself out of the old so you can step into the new? Are you? That's only a question that you can answer. I'm only the messenger, and I hope you receive this message. I hope that you take the necessary action that you are meant to take upon hearing this message. Harden not your heart the day that you receive the message. You're hearing this message. Do not harden your heart. And this is only going to resonate who it's for. But you know that it's time for you to move. You know it's time for you to be that different version of yourself. You know it's time for you to be seen in a different light. 11-11. You see yourself as a certain version within your mind, but other people cannot see you as the expanded version that you have created because you have not made a necessary jump, risk, leap of faith. That's what you need to do. You keep arguing with the same people, it's because you need to make some changes. You keep complaining about this job, you keep complaining about your income, you keep complaining about where you live, whatever the case may be. You have to be the one to make a change so things can move on your behalf, so spirit can move on your behalf. Spirit is the one that is wanting more for you, but you have to be willing to put in the physical action. Spirit can only put in the spiritual action, but you are in this vessel, you are in this body to make the physical action. These are your messages. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can connect with me down below in the description bar, and I will see you all in the next one. I am Motivational Speaker LATRICE. Peace.